So that's actually what's causing a lot of the uproar, even amongst the fans of the 12 teams that have said they're going in. There's a lot of feeling that this is against what football stands for, that football is a community, that the Champions League was having a trickle-down effect in terms of sending revenues down to the lower leagues as well. Now, although this new league has said that they will do the same, they haven't given out any details of that yet. And of course, the knock-on effect potentially on the domestic leagues, as it stands right now, if these teams do get kicked out of the Premier League and get kicked out of La Liga, what will be the impact on those leagues in terms of their own sponsorship potential, in terms of their own TV rights deals, and how attractive they will be? And that, of course, could have long-term repercussions for the smaller teams as well.
James, what's interesting to watch here is that Champions League viewership has been falling, and that's not because the sport is becoming less interesting or less popular. It's because linear television habits and advertising trends are all changing. So what do you think this means for the TV rights business in particular, and who do you see as the potential winners and losers as a result?
Well, obviously, once you get a fight effectively between the UEFA Champions League, assuming that that competition continues, as we would expect, and the European Super League, then you're effectively competing for the same slot on a Wednesday night, 8 p.m. European time, which is going to have an impact on the prices that people are willing to pay. And with the European Super League not including teams from major markets, including France and Germany, that is also meaning that they're projected 4 billion euros of TV rights compared to 3 billion for the Champions League definitely seems a little bit ambitious at this point in time in terms of whether that is even achievable. But interestingly, nobody knows yet who they're going to go to try to sell these TV rights. But the early names that are being thrown in the mix is some of the online providers. It's people like Disney, it's people like Amazon, it's people like Netflix, whose names are showing up in the early stages of these conversations.
It's fascinating, isn't it? And James, when you look at the condemnation that we've seen as well, the UEFA president, you heard earlier, describing this as a spit in the face. We've seen condemnation from the UK government, pushback from the Europeans as well, and even comments as well from as high as Prince William. We're hearing that the UK government could also step in. There's potential litigation in the mix now. What happens next?
And this is anybody's guess. You know, we started out on Sunday night. We thought this might all be an elaborate bluff to try to call UEFA's, to try to make UEFA change up the Champions League formula that was being presented on Monday. That Champions League formula, the revision of the tournament, has now actually been approved on Monday as well. And this is still moving ahead. And we've already seen the ESL has said that their clubs are committed for 23 years. They have contracts, and that they will take whatever legal action is necessary to pursue this as well. So both sides seem to be in this really for a fight for the long haul, and potentially this could run for the duration of the summer. At the moment, they're saying the ESL will start in August. Whether or not that will happen, whether it will get delayed is difficult, but you can expect every day for the next couple of weeks there are going to be developments on this story.